Shalom. Kohalo Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rekoha Kodash. That's all praises to the Father Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God. In the name of his mighty Son, our beloved Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai Mashayak, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. In the name of the Rekoha Kodash, the Holy Spirit, which the world ignorantly refers to as the Holy Ghost. Peace and salutations to the Akim, my brothers on the four winds, pushing his truth and diligence and sincerity, presenting their bodies a living sacrifice, putting their hands on the plow and not looking back. Shalom to the hopeful elect, that 1/3 remnant. Shalom to the Israelite foreigner, the men and women and children that look like other nations, but they are the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, elect. And shalom to the Bayath Dawadah, the house of David, the tabernacle of David, the 144,000. Shalom, and double honors to the elder bishops, the elders, and apostles, the great millstone, who rule well and teach well, the men who gave me this truth, the men who I learn from every day, this 144% living water. Shalom, brothers. Shalom. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 22. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 22. For a fire is kindled in my anger, and shall burn unto the lowest hell. For a fire is kindled in my anger, and shall burn unto the lowest hell, and shall consume the earth with her increase, and set on fire the foundations of the mountains. I will heap mischiefs upon them. I will spend my arrows upon them. They shall be burnt with hunger and devoured with burning heat and with bitter destruction. I will also send the teeth of beasts upon them with the poison of serpents of the dust. The sword without and terror within shall destroy both the young man and the virgin, the suckling also with the man of gray hairs, right? And these are our people, right? Our people who are not hearkening unto the prophets, who are not hearkening unto the word, right? We're telling you, Jacob's trouble is near. It's on the way. There's going to be famines, people starving to death. You already see the beginning of it. You see, this is the beginning of sorrows. You see what's happening. You hear the war. You hear the men telling you, warning you, we're up against an army of darkness. There's a spiritual war raging in the earth right now. And the devil, Amalek, the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, the ones who are in power, right? The tabernacles of Esau, the people that's in power right now, the dukes of Edom, right? Starting with Amalek, right? They're in power. They have all the left-handed wisdom, sorcery. They have all the left-handed science, right? And the Lord got a balance to this thing. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah. Because these devils, through their agencies, their alphabet agencies, from the WHO, right, to the FBI, CIA, COINTELPRO, they're finally coming to a head. They've been revealed. Military-industrial complex, the social-industrial complex, what do you call it? Even the gay manifesto, the Willie Lynch letters, right? All this was a precursor to what's going on right now. They showed you how they was going to rule you. They told us how they was going to rule over us. They got their synagogues. They got their Reichs. They teach their children how to be left-handed wicked scientists. They teach their children how to rule over Jake, so-called Negro, Native American, and Latinos, the Israelites, right? The Hebrew Israelites, right? So with the elect of the Israelites, right? That's who the Lord is going to come back and gather. This is the book of Jeremiah. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 6. Let's go here. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 6, right? The book of Jeremiah, chapter 6, let's start at 16. Because Jacob's trouble is coming. These devils are revealing their horns. They're about to reveal their horns right now. Everything is in set. Everything is set. Everything is in motion. So these devils are finna finally come with their final charge, right? They're in sudden death right now. They don't have the birthright. They want the birthright, so they're building up they're building up all their industries. They're stiffening they're stiffening their laws, their decrees, right? They're stiffening their penalties, right? And they're finna start coming for you. They're finna start coming for you, Israelites, man. And that's gonna be during Jacob's trouble, and that's what we're gonna go into today about Jacob's trouble and this army of darkness that Esau is putting together. You know, they got DARPA. Look up DARPA, right? That's one of their they got Boston Dynamics, right? They're building their military. They got Area 51, right? And this is part of the military industrial complex. This is part of their iron teeth, right? This is Esau Edom, the book of Jeremiah, chapter 6, verse 16. And the point is going to be in 19. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 6, verse 16. And it reads, "Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, and sake for the old paths. Where is the good way? And walk therein." And this is what our people got to do, man. They gotta realize their heritage, their power, what was taken from us, what Amalek, what these devils stole from us, what they got, what they got, which is their whole industry built up, through the blood, sweat, and tears of our people, man. This is how they got it. But our people finally starting to see it and realize it, but it's time to come into your power. Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. And if you don't hear the name Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, if you don't feel that vibration, if you ain't got the spirit to discern who are the real and who are the fake Israelites, because all Israel ain't Israel. If you don't have the spirit to discern that, then the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, He has rejected you, and you're destined for doom, and you're destined to get punished, right? And the Lord's going to punish you. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 6, verse 16, "Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein. Also, I set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. But they said, we will not hearken. Therefore, hear ye nations, and know, O congregation, what is among them. Hear, O earth, behold, I will bring evil upon this people, even the fruit of their thoughts, because they have not hearkened unto my words, nor to my law, but rejected it." Let's go to the book of Jeremiah. Same book, Jeremiah, chapter 14. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14. See, it's time to hearken, Israel, because this army of darkness is raising up, man. And they can't wait to use it. They can't wait to use it. They already been using it. You seen what they did to Maui through the direct energy weapons, man. You see what they're doing to the earth, man. Through their military exercising, utilizing their heart device, right? Manipulating the weather, man. It's all a test. You see them testing their bombs. You see them testing their atomic bombs, their weapons. They're finna go to war. They're building more and more nuclear weapons of mass destruction. They're putting more guns in your neighborhood. They're giving you more modifications for your weapons so you could kill each other and do their job for them, Jake. This devil Esau is cunning, right? He uses subtlety, right? He got silent weapons for war. He got automated weapons, biological warfare, chemical warfare, right? The food is contaminated, right? All kind of carcinogens in the food. So you gotta wake up. The men is telling you. We're telling y'all. A lot of y'all don't even know what the Day of Atonement is, and we just prayed and supplicated a holy convocation to the Lord, man, so this wickedness could overpass us. But 2/3 of our people, they don't see it. They don't understand what's happening. They don't see what's in front of them, and that's because the Lord he blinded you, man. He rejected you. He gave you a reprobate spirit. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16, verse 14. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 16, verse 14. And it reads, "Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, but the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north. And that's what's finna happen. He's finna redeem his elect from all this coming chaos, all this coming violence, all this coming this blood, man. That Esau's he's finna spill blood of Jake, because he know the devil. He's the devil that the Bible speaks of, and he know he has but a short time. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 15. But the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, which is America, North America, right here, and from all the lands whither he had driven them, because we've been scattered. And I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers. But that's if you follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. Although all Israel is going to be saved through the blood of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, the Lamb, right? The ultimate sacrifice. But, 2/3 of our people are going to have to perish right here with this devil. And you're going to be in great terror, because, they're going to put you in torture chambers. They're going to kidnap you. They're going to rape your children. They're going to rape your kids. They're going to cause a famine of the land, not only of this word, but of the land. They're going to stop they're going to stop they're going to put a stranglehold on all resources, especially the food, man. And people are going to be dying from famine. And it's finna get real serious during Jacob's trouble. Let's go to the book of Sirach, right? This is the book of Sirach. Let's go here, the book of Sirach. Let's go to the book of Sirach real quick, which is in your apocryphas. Let's get there. Let's get there real fast. The book of Sirach, and we'll start at chapter. We'll go to chapter 5, and we'll start at verse 1, because Jacob's trouble is coming upon us, and these armies of darkness, right? These armies of darkness are being built up. This is not a game. This is not a joke. Esau Edom is putting together war machines, man. Killer robots, man. He's finna unleash them. He's splicing DNA. Just look up the Netflix series. It's called Unnatural Selection, man, and see how these devils splice DNA, make all these kind of different animals, right? All these kind of different killer. They're creating monsters, and this is ultimately of the Most High, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. But he gave these devils the pride and arrogancy to come down on his children, because they are the Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the devil the Bible speak of. They are the sword of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And our people are trusting in this devil. They're trusting in the sword of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, which is on the left-hand side, which it's basically got you set up for destruction. So this, and the scriptures tell us never trust thy enemy, for like iron rust, so is his wickedness, right? But our people, they're trusting this devil, man. They're trusting this system, man. And soon you're gonna get an implantation, and this devil, he's sitting back and he's waiting for his final push. And believe me, it's coming. And if you don't know Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, then the arrogancy and the pride and the sorcery and the witchcraft of this devil is going to consume you. It's going to consume the Israelites, man. The 2/3 Israelites, man. The 2/3 Israelites, right? The ones who trust in this system, the ones who put their faith and trust in Egypt, right? Going out and voting and shit for a devil that hates you. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus. The book of Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, chapter 5, from the top. And it reads, set not thy heart upon thy goods, and say not, I have enough for my life. Because this ain't our place of rest. We don't have enough until we get out of this damn hell, which is America, which is Babylon the Great, the virgin daughter Babylon, mystery Babylon, right? The harlot that sits on many waters, the great whore that sits on top of many waters, right? And let's keep moving. That's in Revelation chapter 17, Revelation chapter 17, verse 1, Revelation chapter 17, verse 15. And we'll go into that a little later in this lesson, right? But today's camp day, this is a pre-camp lesson, and I'm trying to get this out. But I want to be diligent in the spirit when I do this. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 5, from the top. Set not thy heart upon thy goods, and say not, I have enough for my life. Follow not thy own mind in thy strength, to walk in the ways of thy heart Because if you go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 33, verse 6, wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of our times, right? Only wisdom and knowledge is going to get us past the shit we're seeing and witnessing. These devils are putting together an army of darkness. They're putting together an army of darkness. Not only are they putting together an army of darkness, they're trying to transhumanize you and turn you into a cyborg, a robot, right? Right? The shit you see on Terminator, right? The shit you see on all these sci-fi films. Actually, reality is more. There's a saying that says reality is something about fiction. Y'all know where I'm going. Like science is more weirder than fiction or some weird opinion. But let's read the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 5, verse 2. Follow not thy own mind and thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart, and say not, who shall control me for my works? For the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai will surely revenge thy pride. And Esau Edom got more pride than every nation on this earth, man. Our wicked twin brother. Them the ones that's in control. The powers that be, starting with the international bankers. The book of Sirach, chapter 5, verse 4. Say not, I have sinned, and what harm hath happened unto me? For the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is long-suffering. He will in no wise let thee go. Concerning propitiation, be not without fear to add sin unto sin. And say not, his mercy is great. He will be pacified for the multitude of my sins. For mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation rests upon sinners. Right? This is my point. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. But this is the point. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth. And his wrath, he's going to use his wrath, the sword, his sword on the left-hand side, which is Esau Edom. That is the Most High sword, right? And matter of fact, we can go get that in the book of Psalms. That'll be the book of Psalms, chapter the book of Psalms. Let's get it real quick. Let me go get it. Salakia Israel. Let's go get it. I know what it is, but I don't want to let's get it. Misquote it. We don't want to misquote nothing. Right? This is the book of Psalms, chapter 17, verse 13. Because this is the sword. And what you're seeing here on the screen is the sword of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. These are very, very much so in circulation, these killer robots. The Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, he gave Esau Edom this left hand blessing. He gave him this blessing, this power to create these weapons of destruction, man. And soon they're gonna loose them. He's gonna loose them on the Israelites. He's gonna use them to control the Israelites. He's gonna use them to control our people, so-called Negro, Native American, Latino. This is his army of darkness being put together along with his automated weapons. He has weapons that fly, autonomous weapons, right? He got what do you call them? It's basically swarms of insect robots, swarms of what do you call them? Drones, killer drones that fly, can scope you out, pinpoint you, facial recognize you, hunt you down, go through buildings, right? So there's not gonna be no escape. And this is not including the monsters that this damn devil's creating. He's the sword of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And the Lord is going to use his sword to come down on this whole earth, man. And that's what's happening. Psalms chapter 17, verse 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him. Cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked. Esau Edom is the wicked. They're the seed of the wicked, which is thy sword. That's Psalms chapter 17, verse 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword, right? So we gotta it's time to come back. It's time to come to your heritage. But our people ain't listening. So this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, chapter 5, verse 7. Make no turn to turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth. And in thy severity thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. Let's get the book of Sirach, chapter 7, verse 1. Do no evil, so shall no harm come into thee. Depart from the unjust, and iniquity shall turn away from thee. My son, sow not upon the furrows of unrighteousness, and thou shalt not reap them sevenfold. Right? So the Lord, he's coming down. Let's go to the book of Matthew. Let's go to the book of Matthew, chapter 24. Salakia. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 24, right? The book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 21. 22 is going to be our point. The book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. You never seen this many robots in circulation. You never seen nothing like this. Armies of autonomous weapons, right? Biochemical warfare, right? You never seen nothing like this. This is Esau raising up his army of darkness, and he's gonna unleash it on the whole earth, man. You know, there's already reports of like where they create these goddamn robots, you know, somewhere deep down in their underground hidden labs, science labs, you know, and their deep down military bases, right? Somewhere it's already reports that a couple of these robots snapped, man, and killed multiple scientists, man. So they're gonna unleash these things on the earth. This is the army of darkness. When the Lord says tribulation like never no time ever before, this is the time. And let's read that. The book of St. Matthew, chapter 24, verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be. Because this is it. After this is going to bring on the Charagma. After this is going to bring on World War III and the nuclear missiles, the ICBM missiles coming along right with this. This is Esau and his pride, man. And Jacob's trouble. We're going into Jacob's trouble, right? This is why they got the firing squad. This is why they got Noahide laws. This is why they got the guillotines, digital guillotines, right? This is why we got the spirit of the Lord. This is why the Lord is raising up mighty men, an army of light, to fight this army of darkness, man. This is why the Lord is raising up his men, right? This is the book. Same book. St. Matthew chapter 24, verse 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, the elect, that's who the Lord is coming back for. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is coming back for the elect, that's it. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Right? Let's get some more precepts. Let's go back to the book of Jeremiah, right? Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 30. Right? Jacob's trouble, we right here. We're right here, man. We're and you know we're in a time of sorrows. You see, it's popping up on the screen. Judgment's going out every day. And this is part of this. This is a small introductory to Jacob's trouble. Because our people, you know, they want to be rebellious, right? They want to be rebellious and come against the prophets, come against the seers, the teachers, the watchers, the men who've been, you know, the men who the Lord is using to reach out and touch you, right? And give you the secrets of the kingdom, right? Our people are not hearkening. They're not hearkening. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 4. Point is in 8. And there are the words that the Lord spake concerning Israel, concerning Judah. And that's Yasha'Allah, the princes of power, us, for the northern and southern kingdom. For thus saith the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. And that's these devils, man. That's these devils. They're getting ready. Ask ye now, and see whether a man doeth travail with child. Wherefore do I see? See, because men going to be crying like women in labor. Actually now and see whether a man doeth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness, right? All faces are turned into paleness. That means trembling, fearful, scared to death, heart attacks, shitting on yourself, pissing on yourself. These are the times we're entering into. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. See, we just read that in Matthew. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. And that's because this army of darkness is coming, man. So that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, right? And that's only the elect are going to be saved out of Jacob's trouble. Only the elect, man, right? That's it. Same book, Jeremiah chapter 29. Same book, Jeremiah chapter 29. Our point is going to be in 13. The book of Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11. For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, saith the Lord, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end, right? So the Lord, he wants us to get, he wants us to make it, to the kingdom with the first fruits, but it ain't going to happen. Then shall ye call upon me, and ye shall go and pray unto me, and I will hearken unto you, and ye shall seek me and find me when ye shall search for me with all your heart. And only the elect are seeking the Lord for all his heart. So these are not only words of death and bitterness, but these are words of comfort too. Because we're coming into the time when you're going to have to know the comfort of the Spirit. You're going to have to know Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, our King, our Lord and Savior, right? You're going to have to know him in these times that's approaching. Let's go to the book of Ezekiel, chapter 5. Let's go to the book of Ezekiel, chapter 5, right? Did we go here already? I don't think we did yet. We'll see. I think we went here. No, we didn't go here, but let's get it. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 5, from the top. And thou, son of man, take thee a sharp knife, take thee a barber's razor, and cause it to pass upon thy head and upon thy beard. Then take the balances to weigh and divide the hair. Thou shalt burn with fire a third part in the midst of the city, when the days of the siege are fulfilled. See, there's going to be a siege. There's going to be militaries coming in, marching in here. Remember, the virgin daughter, she's going to get popped. Her cherry's going to get popped, man. Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai is finna fuck Israel up for rebellion. How much more these other nations? There's not going to be nothing left. All wickedness is going to be purged, and we're going to have these devils, right? These proud devils, because that's what they are. They're arrogant. The elites of this earth, man. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and all these other heathen nations, right? You're going to have them proud devils in derision, and we're going to have them in chains, right? Their elites are going in chains, for this, for the blood that they're about to spill. This is their final hurrah. This is their last hurrah. Thou shalt burn with fire a third part in the midst of the city when the days of the siege are fulfilled, and thou shalt take a third part and smite about it with the knife. And the third part thou shalt scatter in the wind, and I will draw out a sword after them. Thou shalt also take thereof a few in number, and bind them in thy skirts. Then take of them again, and cast them into the midst of the fire, and burn them in the fire. For therefore shall a fire come forth into all the house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, this is Jerusalem. I have set it in the midst of the nations and countries that are round about her, and she hath changed my judgments into wickedness, more than the nations, and my statutes more than the countries that are round about her. For they have refused my judgments and my statutes that have not walked in them. So the Lord is finna bring Jacob's trouble down. He's finna bring it down. He's gonna use his sword. Psalm 17:13. His sword. He's finna use his sword to bring this judgment down. His Eisenhower death camps, his firing squads. We talked about it. His guillotine, his pollution, he's gonna cut off the food supply, cut off the water supply. And only way you're gonna be able to drink and eat, buy or sell is what? You're gonna have to get implemented with a RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, right? And that's gonna be your destruction, right? Let's go to the book of Amos, chapter 5. Let's hit the book of Amos, chapter 5. We're gonna get through these scriptures. Gotta move a little faster, right? Gotta move a little quicker. Let's go to the book of Amos, chapter 5. It's the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 16. Therefore, the Lord, thy power of hosts, the power of armies, the Lord saith thus, wailing shall be in all streets, and they shall say in all the highways, alas, alas, and they shall call the husbandmen to mourning, and such as are skillful of lamentation to wailing, right? Let's keep going. And in all vineyards shall be wailing, for I will pass through thee, saith the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. If you don't know the Lord, you don't want this. You don't want to see the end come. You don't want to see the day of evil, right? You don't want to see this day coming. To what end is it for you, Christians, wacky-tacky Christians? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion, and the bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and the serpent bit him. This is Jacob's trouble. There's going to be no escaping this. There's going to be attack dogs, attack drones, soldiers, military, creatures, right? The Lord's even raising up creatures, man, to come down on the wicked. Not only the wicked, but 2/3 of his people. We just did a lesson last night, the other evening, slay them before me, right? Yeah. Let's keep it moving. The book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 19, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, can even very dark, and no brightness in it, and no brightness in it. This is where we're going. This is the direction that we're headed, right? And this is Jacob's trouble coming to slaughter. It's coming to slaughter. The book of Revelation. Let's go to the book of Revelation. Time to hit the New Testament. And then we'll go to the book of 2nd Esdras, right? We'll go to the book of 2nd Esdras. There's going to be a way out, though, because Lord, he's not only bringing this army of darkness on us, right? But he's raising up his army, 144,000, the mighty men. That's the only hope. That's the only of resistance to this devil that's being raised. And you got to know Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, because you want to be a part of that remnant, man, that be saved, right? That be defended, because Lord's going to defend his children. He's going to defend them, right? And the weakest is going to be as King David. That's Zechariah chapter 12, verse 8. Read that. The weakest of Israel is going to be as King David. And we know King David was a mighty man, right? Mighty man with an army of mighty men, right? Let's go here. Book of Revelation, chapter 3. The book of Revelation, chapter 3. The book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. We just talked about it, the M to the O to the T to the BZ, right? The charagma, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. This the hour of temptation coming. If you take that chip, you take that C-hip, that's your ass, Mr. Postman, inside joke. You're going to get cut down. The Lord's going to spill your blood. He's going to spill your blood if you take that microchip, right? To try them that dwell upon the earth. 11, behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown, right? Because that's what these devils are going to try to do. They're going to try to make you bow down to the system, to their beast system, right? And they're going to use their technology. They're going to use their automated weapons, and they're gonna come after you. That army of darkness. They're gonna come after you, man. That's what these devils are. That's what they're doing. But the Lord's he's gonna give his men spiritual powers, man. He's gonna give his men spiritual powers. It's 144,000 gonna get spiritual powers. Because we can go back one chapter, the book of Revelation, chapter 2. Right? The book of Revelation, chapter 2. But chapter 2, verse 25. But let's go up to 24. But unto you I say, and unto the rest of Thyatira, as many as have not this doctrine, and which have not known the depths of Satan, as they speak, I will put upon you none other burden, but that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keep my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. See? So if you could hold fast, if you could endure unto the end, doing the works of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, having the faith. Faith is a gift of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. That he's going to raise us up in this hell that's coming. This hell that's coming. The book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 27. And he shall rule them with the rod of iron. Remember, back to 26. And he that overcometh and keep my works until the end, to him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with the rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. And I will give him the morning star. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. And we are the churches, man. We've been scattered to all the churches, the 7 churches, but it's all about us, the elect. Lord willing, I'm of that number. And the Lord, what did the Lord just say in Revelation chapter 2, verse 27? And he shall rule them with the rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken in shivers, even as I received of my Father. Right? And if you go to the book of John, chapter 14, let's go there. Let's go to the book of St. John, chapter 14, because there's going to have to be a resistance to this army of darkness, because we need divine intervention, because there's nothing on this earth that's going to be able to stop me. You can't go get you can't put switches on your guns, your modified guns. You can't get a grenade launcher, rocket launcher, tanks, all that bullshit, right? Ain't nothing going to be able to stop this army of darkness. It won't work. The choppers won't work. Your weapons ain't gonna work, Jake. All them guns, y'all just gonna be dying on a battlefield in World War III. And if you're not gonna die in World War III, you're gonna get chewed up, tore apart by these robotic dogs, by this army of darkness, by these damn robots that these damn devils is putting together. They're just gonna tear your ass in half, tear you apart, man. Facial recognition, they're gonna be able to see you from miles away. They got bullets that even turn corners, man. These people got laser beams, ray guns, right? Ain't no escaping. This is the book of St. John. This is the book of St. John, chapter 14. The book of St. John, chapter 14. So we're going to need divine intervention, and we're going to need the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, to send his son, Yahweh Shah, to step in and stop this wickedness that's finna present itself upon the whole earth, man. And this is the book of St. John, chapter 14. In verse, where did I say we was going? 11. The book, and this is Yahweh Shai speaking. The book of St. John, chapter 14, verse 11. Believe me that I am in the Father, and the Father in me. So Yahweh Shai, he has all the power of the Father, because the Father gave him the powers. And he could have used it when he walked the earth as a lamb, but he had to spill his blood for us, for the elect, man. Lord willing, I'm in that number, right? Believe me that I am in the Father, and the Father in me, or else believe me for the very work's sake. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, and Yahweh Shai got works that's not even written in this book. We can go get that. Yahweh Shai walked on water. Yahweh Shai rose the dead. Yahweh Shai materialized through walls, walked through walls, man. Listen, the book of St. John, and this is why Esau's mad, because we got the birthright. And Yahweh Shai Mashiach's from Judah, the tribe of Judah, man. Hebrews, I believe it's 7:14. Yeah, this the book of St. John, chapter 14, verse 12. Yahweh Shai speaking, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also. In greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. You see that great? We're gonna be doing greater works than Yahweh Shai. And what did Samson do? What was King David doing? Right? Under the spiritual power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. That he gave to the comfort, to the word, his son bestowed upon us, right? The angel of the Lord, which is his son, got us out of Egypt the first time, right? What did we say, Zechariah chapter 12, verse 8? The weakest should be as David. But, there's a tribulation we got to go through. We got to be tried by fire. It's like a drink. We got to be tried by fire first. We got to go through hell first to get to our heaven. We're already in hell, but this ain't nothing compared to what's coming. The famine that's coming. Women eating their kids, right? It's better to die. What the scriptures say? It's better to die by let's go to it. Let's just go get it, right? Because you got famine, more pestilence, new diseases being created. This devil, he's attacking. He's full throttle right now. You see, they rewriting the Bible. They're trying to hide the word, and soon they're gonna bring a blackout and shut the whole word down. The prophet's tongue's gonna be the prophet's tongue's gonna be stuck to the roof of their mouth. The Lord's gonna shut us up, and the truth is not gonna be out there no more. You'll probably hear false prophets, but then you're already marked for doom because the elect will be sealed, right? Let's get this one. Bear with me, Israel. Bear with me. We getting this because we in them time. It's better to pine away, the Lord said, than perish from famine, right? And he's finna cut off this food supply for good. Y'all see they already finna take food stamps from you bitches. These women, they already out here complaining. They losing their child support rights, right? This ain't no joke, man. This book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 8. The book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 8, right? Their visage is blacker than a coal. They are not known in the streets. Their skin cleaveth to their bones. It is withered. It is become like a stick. I didn't want that one. Salakia on that one, but damn. That's definitely part of it. Let's keep moving though, right? Let's go here. Because there's gonna be famine, but there's gonna be some serious famine. But the next verse, we'll just start there. Their visage is blacker than the coal. They are not, Lamentations chapter 4, verse 8, the points in 9. Their visage is blacker than the coal. They are not known in the streets. Their skin cleaveth to their bones and is withered. It is become like a stick. Yeah, that is what we wanted, because this is going to be the famine that's coming, right? That they be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger, right? Because that's hunger. For these pine away, stricken through for want of the fruits of the field. Oh, that's beautiful. Back up. Lamentations chapter 4, verse 8. Their visage is blacker than the coal. They are not known in the streets. Their skin cleaveth to their bones. It is withered. It is become like a stick. See, they're starving. They're hungry. That they that be slain with the sword, by Esau's military, by the sword of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, right? We already know who the sword is. This ain't just no movie. This ain't no cartoon. These are real replicas of the shit that Esau got in store. This is not a joke, man. This is not a damn game. This is the army of darkness being raised up. And the Lord says it in the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. See, being slain by hunger, perishing, your body, your insides, eating your body up, eating your muscles up, starving to death. That's worse, man. That's torture. For these pining away, stricken through for want of the fruits of the field. You know how many of these women gonna be eating their children? That's in the book of matter of fact, we can go get that. That's in the book of 2 Kings, chapter 6, verse 29, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verses 53, right? Jacob's trouble is coming. Matter of fact, let's go get it. Let's go get the book of 2 Kings and see what happened during a famine. What happens during famine? Let's go to the book of 2 Kings real quick. We're going back and forth. We're going to try to get it done, though. We're moving. This is the pre-camp lesson right here. This is the book of 2 Kings chapter 6. See, women going to be siding their own kids up, eating them. Eating their own children, man. Right? This shit's finna get bad. This is part of Jacob's trouble. The book of 2 Kings chapter 6. The book of 2 Kings chapter 6. It's like you. And let's go here. Verse 29. In fact, let's go to let's start at 26. And as the king of Israel was passing by upon the wall, there cried a woman unto him, saying, Help, help, my lord, O king. And he said, If the Lord do not help thee, when shall I help thee? See, if the Lord ain't with you, can't nobody save you. We're gonna need divine intervention. We're gonna need divine intervention. That's the only resistance against the armies of darkness, man. The army of light and the angels, the chariots, right? That's it, right? We're going to go to Psalms 18 and prove that, right? Because when David was being attacked by his enemies, sworn by his enemies, he had divine intervention. He was a mighty man and still needed divine intervention, but that's what made him mighty. Yahweh, he was a man of the Most High's own heart. That's what made him mighty, right? And he said, if the Lord do not help thee, when shall I help thee? Out of the barn floor or out of the wine press? And the king said unto her, What aileth thee? And she answered, This woman said unto me, Give thy son, that we may eat him today, and we will eat my son tomorrow. So we boiled my son and did eat him. See? See? And I said unto her on the next day, Give thy son, that we may eat him. Now she wanted his son, right? That we may eat him. And she hath hid her son. See? So cannibalism is coming. We in times never before. Tribulation is coming, man. Right? Let's go to the book of Deuteronomy real quick. Let's get a precept. Let's go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28. We'll start at 53. And thou shalt eat the fruit of thy own body. And thou shalt eat the fruit of thy own body. This is cannibalism. The flesh of thy sons and of thy daughters, which the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, thy power hath given thee in the siege and in the straightness wherewith thy enemies shall distress thee. So that the man that is tender among you, we'll just stop it right there. And you know, that happened in 70 AD, right? That happened in 70 AD. And when the Romans seized the siege of Jerusalem, when they seized Jerusalem, man, and invaded us, man. Titus, right? So that's coming all back, right? Things written aforetime is written for our learning, man. We in them times now. Let's go here. Let's go to the book of so yeah, hey, shit's getting hectic. Shit is getting really hectic, man. And the Lord is using his sword to bring down death upon our people that don't want to hearken. You're going to get caught up in Jacob's trouble. You're going to get thrown in these concentration camps. These FEMA zones, these FEMA camps, you're going to get thrown in them, man. These 15, if you ain't a part of, if you don't want to live in a 15-minute city, if you don't want to live in a 15-minute city with a chip in you, guess what? You're going to be in somebody's torture chamber, man, with your knees nailed to the floor. With your damn knees nailed to the floor. These days are coming, right? Let's go to the book of Ezekiel chapter 21. Let's get the book of Ezekiel chapter 21 and prove the Lord he's tired of this shit. And that's why judgment is going out right now on this earth. Heavy, mass shootings. Three brothers just killed yesterday in a Dollar General. Come on, man. Say it was racially motivated. Where was they chairs at? Where was y'all chairs at? See? The Lord is mocking y'all now. It was all fun and games 3 weeks ago, right? But soon it's getting wicked. You seen lamentation, crying. Now you seeing lamentation. And it's just the beginning of sorrows. You know, there's a war coming. Wait till that pop off. Wait till these damn people start invading. Wait till these militaries run up. Wait till that flood come in. Wait till them armies come in like a flood, right? The Lord's going to have to lift up that standard. And we'll go get that too. This is the book of Ezekiel. This is the book of Ezekiel. Let's go here. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 21. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 21. Love this book, man. You got to love this book, right? You gotta look, because this is our truth, man. This is how we get out of here, right? Knowing the Lord, learning of our heritage, right? Learning who our power is, so we can be preserved through this destruction that's pending, through this hell, this tribulation that's coming. Right? This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 21, verse 10. It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter. Let's go up a little bit. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord power. Say, a sword is sharpened. This is Esau Edom. A sword is sharpened in this furnace and also furbished. Right? He's getting that bitch shined up, primed up. It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? Right? Should you be out here partying? Being happy, not seeing what's coming? Should you be out here living it up? Living your best life? Is that what you want to do? Should we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son as every tree. And he has given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer, which is Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Starting with the international bankers, starting with the house of Amalek, right? The tabernacles of Edom. Cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people. It shall be upon all the princes of Israel. Terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite, therefore, upon thy thigh. The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, he's not playing with y'all. He's raising up this army of darkness, and it's ultimately of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and the pride of this devil Esau Edom. Let's go here. Let's go to the book of Isaiah chapter 59. The book of Isaiah chapter 59, right? This is the book of Isaiah chapter 59. This lesson's getting overdone. I'm going a little too long. I didn't want to go too long, but we gotta make it. It got to be known, man. Isaiah, the book of Isaiah chapter 59, and we'll start at 15, right? The book of Isaiah chapter 59, verse 15. Yea, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey, right? So they're going to come at us who departed from evil. And remember, man, for the elect's sake, man, the Lord shortening these times that's coming, because otherwise no flesh shall be saved. The Esau Edom will kill everything and then go run underground and try to live and live his life underground, man, in the rocks, under the oceans, under the sea. If it wasn't for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man, reserving a remnant to himself, right? Parted from the evil. And he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. And the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment. And he saw that there was no man, and wondered that there was no intercessor. Therefore his arm brought salvation into him, and his righteousness, it sustained him. For he put on righteousness as a breastplate, and a helmet of salvation upon his head. And he put on the garments of vengeance for clothing, and was clad with the zeal as a cloak. According to their deeds, accordingly he will repay fury to his adversaries, recompense to his enemies. To the islands he will repay recompense. So shall they fear the name of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him, right? When the enemy's coming like a flood, that military, when they come in, the Lord's going to lift up a standard against them, man. The Lord is going to lift up a standard against them. Let's go to the book of Psalms, chapter 18. And let's prove that. And the Lord has always done that. He has always protected his elect, man. The ones that love him and fear him. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai always protected the ones he loved, deemed righteous, right? All the unrighteousness is going to perish. This is the book of Psalms chapter 18. Let's start at 7. Then the earth shook and trembled. The foundations also of the hills moved and were shaken because he was wrought. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, when he sends his angels, this is gonna be the feeling. This is gonna be how it look. This is gonna be how it looks. There went up a smoke out of his nostrils and fire out of his mouth, devoured. Coals were kindled by it. He bowed the heavens also and came down, and darkness was under his feet. And he rode upon a cherub. That's the chariot. The chariots of Israel, the so-called UFOs, the so-called UAPs, and did fly. Yeah, he did fly upon the wings of the wind. He made darkness his secret place, his pavilion round about him, where darkness, waters, and thick clouds of the skies. At the brightness that was before him, the thick clouds passed, hailstones and coals of fire. The Lord also thundered in the heavens. In the highest gave his voice. He's protecting King David. Hailstones and coals of fire. Yeah, he sent out his arrows and scattered them. And he shot out lightnings and discomfited them. Right? And then the channels of waters were seen, and the foundations of the world were discovered at thy rebuke, O Lord, at the blast of the breath of thy nostrils. And there's them fire beams, them highly concentrated laser beams coming out of the so-called UFOs, the chariots of Israel, burning shit up, kicking ass, man. Divine intervention, busting up the armies of darkness, man, burning down the armies of darkness, because there's no other way. You got to come under the heads of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, right? He sent from above. He took me. He drew me out of many waters. This King David, he delivered me from my strong enemy and from them which hated me, for they were too strong for me. They prevented me in the day of my calamity, but the Lord was my stay. And what's he gonna do? And keep going. Let's keep going. Let's break it on. Let's get down to 20. Let's get down to 28. Same book, Psalms chapter 20, Psalms chapter 18, verse 28. And this is how he's going to anoint his men, the 144,000, that new government. The Lord's going to anoint us. Just the book of Psalms, chapter 18, verse 28. For thou wilt light my candle, the Lord my power will enlighten my darkness. For by thee I have run through a troop, and by my power have I leaped over a wall. This is called spiritual powers from the Lord, right? Right? Remember Yahweh Shai said, I go to my Father. As for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, this way is perfect. The word of the Lord is tried. He is a buckler to all those that trust in him. For who is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, save the Lord? Or who is a rock, save our power? Right? Right? And that's Yahweh Shai. You know who our rock is. It is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that girdeth me with strength and maketh my way perfect. He maketh my feet like hinds' feet, and setteth me upon my high places. He teaches my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken by my arms. Right? So a bow of steel, is this not steel? Is these robotic armies not steel? This army of darkness, right? So the Lord's raising up his army of light. That's the only resistance against this army of darkness coming. And all that technology, all that artificial intelligence, right? All their automated weapons, right? All their biological, chemical warfare, the nuclear warheads. The Lord's going to raise his men up in the mighty men, in the battle axes, right? He's going to raise us up in the battle axes. Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 20. Read that. He teaches my hands. This is the book of Psalms chapter 18, verse 34. He teaches my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken by my arms. Thou hast also given me the shield of thy salvation, and thy right hand hath holden me up. That's Yahweh Shai. And thy gentleness hath made me great. Thou hast enlarged my steps under me. Spiritual power. That my feet did not slip. I had pursued my enemies and overtaken them. Neither did I turn again till they were consumed. I have wounded them, that they were not able to rise. They are fallen under my feet. For thou hast girded me with the strength unto the battle. Thou hast subdued under me those that rose up against me. Thou hast also given me the necks of my enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. They cried, but there was none to save them, even unto the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, but he answered them not. And that's going to be like 2/3 of our people crying to the Lord, but he ain't going to hear them. Even the heathens, they going to hear this. They going to be crying to the Lord, but he ain't going to hear them. And Esau, you have no place of repentance. 42, 18 verse 42, book of Psalms. Then did I beat them small as the dust before the wind. I did cast them out as the dirt in the streets. Thou hast delivered me from the strivings of the people, and thou hast made me the head of the heathen. Remember, they're going to be our inheritance. He's going to give us the heathen for the inheritance. All these other nations going to be our slaves. A people whom I have not known shall serve me. As soon as they hear me, they shall obey me. The strangers shall submit themselves unto me. When we start busting up, lifting up their tanks, breaking their armies, fucking up, flying around, leaping like, just jumping out the sky. Nigga, Jake used the term jumping out the gym. We gonna be jumping out the clouds, man. We gonna be flying around. We gonna be breaking them, and we gonna put in captivity their nobles and their elites. Them arrogant nobles and elites. Job 22, chapter 7 through 9. Read it. That's how arrogant these devils are. Isaiah chapter 47 and 10. Read it. Job 22, 13, 22, 7. Exodus 17, 16. That's Amalek. We gonna get them. This is their army of darkness. They're raising up an army of darkness for us, but the Lord is going to preserve us, man. And we need that divine intervention, man, because the armies of darkness are coming. Right? As soon as they hear of me, they shall obey me. This 44. As soon as they hear of me, they shall obey me. The strangers shall submit themselves unto me. Psalms chapter 18, verse 45. The strangers shall fade away and be afraid out of their close places. The Lord liveth, and blessed be my rock, and let the power of my salvation be exalted. It is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that avengeth me. That divine intervention, and subdueth the people under me. He delivereth me from my enemies. Yeah, thou liftest me up above those that rise up against me. Thou hast delivered me from the violent man. Therefore will I give thanks unto thee, O Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, among the heathen, and sing praises unto thy name. Great deliverance giveth he to his king, and showeth mercy to his anointed, to David, and to his seed forevermore. And that's the so-called Native American, Latino, Seminole Indians, North American Indians, right? But the elect of the children of Israel, right? The elect of the children of Israel. And with that, matter of fact, let's get one more. Let's go to the book of Micah. We'll go to the book of Micah real quick. Let's go there. Let's go to the book of Micah. Let's go to the book of Micah, because the Lord's gonna have to give his men power to combat these damn armies of darkness that's coming, man. It's a day of tribulation like never before, man. It's gonna be creatures. It's gonna be Leviathan's gonna come up out the sea, blowing his smoke. With eyes like the sun, with eyes iron scales. Man, hey, we're in some beautiful times, some dark times, some cloudy times. But if you're the elect, man, you're going to laugh. You're going to laugh at the calamities of our enemies, man. You're going to laugh at them that's going to be in famine, that's going to be starving, that's going to be eating their children, right? They're going to want a hedge of protection. Then they're going to be screaming for the men of the Lord. Then they're going to be screaming for the mighty man, the 144,000 elect and the remnant to save them. Save me. Oh, Lord, save me. Yeah, they're going to be screaming the name. But what did he say? He said he will not hear them. So let's go to the book of Micah. Let's go to the book of Micah. Having technical difficulties, scriptural difficulties finding the book of Micah. Got it, Salakia. This is the book of Micah, chapter 4. This is the book of Micah, chapter 4, verse 13. Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion. That's us. That's his people. That's his people. For I will make thine horn iron, and I will make thy hooves brass. And thou shalt beat in pieces many people, and I will consecrate their gain unto the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and their substance unto the Lord of the whole earth. So we're gonna take everything that's yours, everything you prepping, everything you stocking up in your doomsday bunkers. Guess what? You're doing it for the elect, and that's in the scriptures, right? The Lord is gonna save his, and let's end it right here with wisdom of Solomon, because you devils can't get the birthright through your technology, man. You can't get eternity, immortal life through you can't be immortal. You can't be immortalized, right, through your technology like you want to be, like you want to change the Bible, like you want to be God. We know your devil. We know the devices of the devil. Esau, Edom, the wicked. We know your devices, your wicked devices. But let's go here. Let's go to the book of Wisdom of Solomon real fast, and let's show you how this is gonna be. how this immortality is going to be distributed, right? We quoted Isaiah chapter 33 verse 6. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and the fear of the Lord his treasure, right? We quoted that. But this is the book of Wisdom of Solomon in the Apocrypha, chapter 8. The Wisdom of Solomon. The brothers know where I'm going with this. Wisdom of Solomon in the Apocrypha, chapter 8, verse 13, and it reads, Moreover, by the means of her, which is wisdom, I shall obtain immortality. Wisdom is a nurturing spirit, Sophia. That's why it's referred to as a woman, as a girl, as a her, I should say. Moreover, by the means of her, I shall obtain immortality. See, that's how we're going to be immortalized, through wisdom, not through this shit, Esau, not through your wickedness, not through your automated weaponry, not through your armies of darkness and your military bases being built up, and your scientists, your Operation Paperclip, your stolen scientists from Germany, from Teeman, Esau, Edom. Hey, get ready for destruction. Get ready for divine intervention. The Lord of hosts, the Lord of armies, right? Moreover, this is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18, verse 13. Moreover, by the means of her, I shall obtain immortality and leave behind me an everlasting memorial to them that come after me. And with that, I want to say, Kohalayim La Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachaha Kwadash, Shalom to the hopeful elect, Shalom to the Israelite foreigners, double honors to the tabernacle with David, 144,000, that new government, the mighty men, and double honor to the elder bishops, the elders and apostles, the great millstone who rule well, that gave us this truth, this 144% living water. I will see y'all at the camp. I will see y'all face to face. And Kwam Yashabrala, Bar, Shalom. This the armies of darkness is finna get resistance from the 144,000 mighty men. Shalom. Shalom, brother. Shalom.